Good afternoon. When you know somebody well and they're going through some really difficult times, that often means that you're going to be feeling that as well. Husbands and wives know that if their spouse is going through some pain or experiencing some sadness, going through some difficulty, they're going to feel it. It's not going to be the exact same feeling, but they're certainly going to know about it. They're certainly going to be experiencing difficulty of their own. Friends and family members that have others going through difficult times are going to know it. They're going to feel it because they're close with that person. They share in their feelings with each other. They know the pain and the difficulty. Maybe they've experienced it themselves, and so they can remember back what it was like to feel those difficulties, to experience those hardships, to know those circumstances. This is the way it is with our earthly relationships. We know and can feel some of those pains and difficulties that others are going through. But we have been also, as Christians, connected to Christ Jesus. And we can read in His Word all of the different things that Christ Jesus went through, the sufferings that He faced during His life, the temptations that He experienced, the cross that He went to and experienced as well. All of the suffering in His life seems like it fell only on Him, but Paul says to the Corinthians that it just didn't fall on Him, but that as Christians, we share in that suffering as well. Listen to what Paul says in his second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 5. For just as the sufferings of Christ overflow to us, so through Christ our comfort also overflows. See, as Christians, we live lives following Jesus. And as Christians, we're going to face difficulty because of living our lives that way. The sufferings of Christ overflow to us. We experience not the same thing that Jesus did, not anything that actually saves us, but we experience sufferings too. But in the same way we're connected to the sufferings of Christ, the connection that we have to Christ is the very thing that gives us comfort. And that comfort overflows to meet the level of suffering that we're facing. You can experience that. You can know, you can understand that when suffering is happening, when pain and sadness are striking you, that's when you're driven back to your relationship with Jesus. And there the comfort comes in again. It may not be immediate. It may take a while for you to really feel that, to really know that it's true, or to have it beat down that suffering so that it doesn't feel so bad. But the comfort of Christ is there. And the more you're in the Word, the more that you're studying about Jesus and what He did for you, and the forgiveness that He won for you, and the salvation He achieved for you, the more you're in that Word, the more that comfort is going to overflow in your life too. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.